5 of my series, my trip to Japan and South Korea. So this series will be on my day trip in Busan. Alright, so now we are arriving in Busan Port. So we're going to clear customs and immigration first, and then I will see you on the other side to continue the exploration of the whole city. So this is my first impression of it. It looks very modern, very built up. It's a very nice bridge that you pass through entering here. Yeah, so I'll see you on the other side after clearing customs and immigration. Then we're going to Busan Station afterwards. Alright, so I just cleared customs and immigration. This is the terminal. So we're just getting a T card from 7-Eleven, like a metro card, like the Suica card in Japan, an IC card that can be used throughout the whole of Korea. So since we're doing some sightseeing in Busan today, which is the main point of this video, we need to get that metro card, which we can also use in Seoul and anywhere else in Korea, which you can get at any 7-Eleven. Okay, so this is how the T card looks like, and yeah, you can use this to top up money and travel around. So over here they use and also to navigate around here they use Naver Maps instead of Google Maps, which is more accurate than Google Maps. So you also have to download that, and also to download a few other apps like Kakao Talk, because some, like my luggage storage place asked me to download it so they can contact me. So they don't really use WhatsApp here, I guess. Yeah, so just a few things that you have to take note of when coming, first arriving in Korea. So that's the ferry terminal, and you have this walkway that actually brings you to Busan Station directly. So you just have to walk, you don't have to take a bus to get there. So we just dropped off our luggage, and it's a 17-minute journey to the cable car area on the bus. So this is a T-card, and then you tap in on these scanners, and it's very simple, like Singapore as well, or any other transportation network in the world. Alright, so we just took the bus. It was about 1,550 won, so just around $1 and maybe 40 cents. So a pretty affordable bus ride. So now we're in the Songdo Island. This area is a food town, so you see a lot of food items. There's a lot of Russian things here from what I see. I can't see the Russian language, just pricier, which is Russian in their own language. And yeah, there's like a stronger Russian influence here, which is quite interesting to see. Not what I was expecting. So anyway, Naver Map is really very easy to use here. It really is quite efficient, more efficient than Google Maps. It even tells you how much the cost of the bus ride is and what bus to take, and it will remind me when to get off the bus. So that's what I like about it, as you can see over here. So this is the beach right here, and in front of the beach you have the cable car that runs all the way there. So that's what we'll be doing shortly. So the cable car is known as the Busan Air Cruise as well, so let's go in. So we're here on a weekday, and it's not any particular occasion, so it's not crowded at all. 17,000 won per person, so around 16 plus Singapore dollars, quite okay for a round trip. We also have a glass floor cable car which we didn't get. We just got a regular one, so now we're heading out to board. Pretty fast, and now we're already inside. Feels like Sentosa, to be very honest. Yeah, so now we're going to this bridge that you saw earlier on as we were approaching this station. We're going to go for a walk there and just get some good views of the place. Seems to be quite a... oh, you see all the flags over here. Seems to be quite a nice place. So you can actually take a bus here or actually buy tickets from the station earlier on, but we chose to walk at the other side. I'm not sure if this attraction here requires tickets to walk on the bridge, so we'll see. So you do actually need tickets to go down here, about 1,000 won, so less than $1, but yeah, just to walk and get probably good pictures from that point of view over there. So yeah, we're not going to do that, but you can just see from here. We're going to walk out this direction. It's a short little hike and just climb up all the way. There's a lot of wildlife here. We saw kind of more of stray cats, which is pretty nice. Birds and there are a lot of acorns and also squirrels at the same time. Oh, there are some birds over there. It's a very peaceful park. There aren't that many tourists, so it's very quiet as well. Maybe also because it's a weekday. But other than that, it's quite nice to walk here, as you can see. It's a very nice little hike, and I think most people won't walk here because of the stairs, but it's pretty nice. Yeah, so as we walk towards the middle of the trail, there's actually a cliff region over here that you can see on the left. Right here, in the far distance, you can see like a cliff. You can see the waves crashing into the rocks. It's very quiet, and you can see the jagged coastline of Busan in the distance. And amidst all these over here. Yeah, so now we're going to walk back to the main area and then probably just settle for lunch somewhere. Alright, I'm back in the cable car station. So now I found this restaurant, so we're going to head to this other restaurant nearby here for lunch. And then it's back to the station. So right next to the cable car station, you have a lot of restaurants here, but we settled for this one over here. Let's see, the pricing doesn't look too bad, and you have a lot of fishes. I mean, they sell a lot of things, so it's a good variety, so let's go. So this is the interior of the restaurant. There's no one here, but the reviews on Google were pretty good. I mean, it's a weekday, random Tuesday afternoon, so it's pretty quiet around this entire area. So let's see how the food looks like when it comes. So this is like the appetizer. It's not all, there's still a lot more that's coming. And they're going to bring like a grill in the center later in a bit. So there's actually silkworm soup. There will be squid, tofu, broccoli, corn, sweet potato, edamame, some mussel stew, and a kimchi pancake. And there's a lot more that's going to be coming. So here's some of the food that's arrived here. So this is the clam scallop. So the abalone, your mac and cheese over there. So it's all roasted over charcoal. You can see it's still alive, the food over here. And yeah, this is actually a small set, and actually a lot of it already comes in this one set over here. But you can tell the seafood is really very fresh, and all sourced locally. So it's a lot of food, so we tried not to go over an abalone porridge. We decided to order a fish as well and a noodle together with it. So here we have the guy, he's helping us cook the seafood, and we also have a rockfish. There's a lot of food for the portion sizing, which is considered to be small. So it's definitely value for money in that sense. Alright, so we just had a really good meal. It was about 105,000 won. It wasn't too bad. It was definitely a very, very good meal. Under 100 Singapore dollars for all the seafood. They're all grilled, and the guy, I believe it's a family business, so that's their grandfather that helped us cut everything up. And so coming to Busan, definitely do try the seafood. And you know, I don't have so much time, so today I'm just trying to cover as much as I can to show you how much you can do in Busan just by, you know, transiting here for a couple of hours and moving off to somewhere else. So now we're gonna head to Busan Station to board the KTX to Seoul. I'll show you how that works very shortly. So we just arrived back at Busan Station. We're just gonna walk around for a bit before collecting our luggages. and boarding the KTX. I'll just show you a little bit more of what I can over here. So this area seems to be like a, I don't know, is this a Chinatown or something? Because I do see quite a number of international restaurants, not Korean restaurants. Hey, you also have Filipino cuisine over here. I chanced upon an Indian restaurant earlier on, just now. And in front over there you have the Taiwanese flag. Yeah, so it seems like a very international part of Busan over here. I mean, comparing where I just took the cruise from Osaka and Busan, Osaka is obviously a lot more cosmopolitan than Busan from what I'm seeing, and Busan doesn't feel that touristy. I don't really see that many tourists as compared to Osaka. Like on a random weekday in Osaka, you will see the streets being filled with tourists and like Dotonbori. But right now, yeah, streets are very quiet. I only see locals. I don't really see any foreigners around here. So we chanced upon what appears to be a market. So let me just show you around. Another observation is that there are a lot of cats in Busan. I see cats almost along every corner. A lot of fresh vegetables, fruits, meat as well. Oh, dried fish. Oh yeah, those dried chilies here. Koreans really love spice. A contrast to Japanese. Just want to show you this tofu in a plastic bag. Yeah, this is definitely a very local environment because it's just really the locals out here buying food. So we actually got some ginseng root that you can use to boil for soups. Because we also do drink that in Singapore and they have it here. And Koreans are known for it here, so we decided to buy some. We have a lot of kimchi and dried fish as well. You can see the squid right there. It's like partially dried and frozen. Yeah, so that's about it. So now we're going to be heading back to the station. Or take the KTX. Oh yes, one more thing. There is cockles and then you have some seaweed that she's cutting out over there. Yeah, so yeah, that's all marks the end of this walk around the market. Now we're heading back to the train station. I'll talk to you more about the KTX there. So we just collected our luggage. We started with radical storage. One bag per day is 7,000 won, and it's very near Busan Station, so definitely very easy to use and convenient as well and cheap. So Busan Station is right in front, and the KTX we booked online. You can just Google it and it's very simple because you can really find the train tickets online and you can get some reserved seats. So it's very similar to the Japanese Shinkansen in the sense that it's a high-speed rail that just goes between major cities. So this time we're going between Seoul and Busan. Busan to Seoul essentially, which is two major cities. And it takes around 3.5 hours to travel. So yeah, and the train does cover it pretty quickly. The regular one covers it in twice the duration, so about I think around 6 hours. So at least we managed to get the KTX and we can head back, hit the slow check in the hotel and relax. And I can start filming for the next series as well. Yeah. So I can see that my train is at 4:16 to Seoul. So it's platform 6 and all the trains here are mostly going to Seoul. Yeah, so let's go down and head down to the platform. Right, platform number 6. So we are in car number 16, seat number 5A. And it costs 59,800 won to board this. I believe it's, I'm not sure if it's per person or for 2 people. Oh, the train's here already. I'll just find our seat and board. So we are in one of the last cars, car 16, just trying to find it now. Number 5A, right here. Oh, okay, go ahead and I'll see. Yep, So this is the KTX train. You have two USB outlets here and a socket right there. You have very good legroom over here, as you can see. We have a leg rest and a table. This table, it extends outwards like that. Then you have to just pull it down. And you just pull it down like so. It looks like this, yeah. And then of course you have your area you can store things right there. Yeah, it's a pretty quiet, I would say modern cabin, comfortable, that's for sure. So on board this train is also free Wi-Fi, as you can see, throughout the entire train ride, which would last from 4:16 to 7:05. So that would just be around slightly under 3 hours long. Alright, so as we leave Busan, let me just end this video with a voiceover over the view right here. Alright, so Busan was really my first taste of Korea, as it was my first point of entry, my first time ever going to Korea. So it's interesting to see that Korea is in a way pretty different from Japan in terms of the food, how people prefer to have more spice than the Japanese. And of course, the language drastically changes because Japanese is more related to Mandarin than it is to Korean. So anyway, that aside, Busan is a really charming town. It's quite, I'll say it's quite small. There's a lot of history to it as well. If you're interested, there are museums that I didn't get a visit on this trip, but there are many museums. As you know, it serves as a very important place during the Korean War. Other than that, there are quite a number of nature hikes that you can go on in and around Busan, and as actually behind Busan are some mountains that you can actually go for hikes on. Apart from that, people definitely also come to Busan for the seafood, as you have seen in this video and as I've always seen all over social media. So people do go to this wet market that's actually along the way to where I was at. But you should definitely be careful, as from what I've heard, some people have gotten food poisoning from certain stalls, or some certain stores have overly charged them. But nonetheless, for the most part, most have said that the seafood and everything has all been very fresh and worth it. So the next time I visit Busan, I'll definitely stop by this market. I can foresee that people will be asking why I spent such a short period of time in Busan. It's because of how I booked the ferry from Osaka to Busan and also my air ticket back to Singapore, that I only had these 3 days in Korea, and I also specifically wanted to visit the DMZ from Seoul, so that only left me with a few hours in Busan before I had to get to Seoul, just in time to catch the DMZ tour the next day. So I hope you enjoyed part 5, and I shall see you in part 6 where we will be going around Seoul, and I shall see you then.